Welcome to part 2 of What If Ahsoka Joined Vader. Thank you for your support on part 1 of this video. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you watch that first before watching this video, as this follows straight on from that video. Link will be in the description below. On the sandy planet of Tatooine, the recent events have been detected by a lone man in the desert. Sitting over a fire was former Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. He had sensed Ezra turning to the dark side and knew that he was now in danger. With regards to Ahsoka, however, his feelings are confused. He could sense her exposure to the dark side, but her motives were clouded in his visions of her. Obi-Wan went back to his modest hut as he searched through his possessions and brushed the dirt off his comlink, which included satellite amplification. Activating it, static briefly played before he could hear the voice of his old friend. It was former Jedi Grand Master Yoda. They had planned to only communicate for emergencies, in case the Empire intercepted their communications, and the latest developments had qualified for just that. Grandmaster Yoda also shared Obi-Wan's views on the fallen Jedi, but elaborated that Ahsoka's motives were for the light, even if not for the Jedi. Furthermore, Yoda had had enough of waiting, and declared that now was the time to train Luke. Obi-Wan hesitated, knowing he was not welcomed by Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, but he had to do what was right for the galaxy. Ending his call with Yoda, Obi-Wan made his way towards the Lars' home. Knocking on its discreet front door, he was confronted by an irritated couple. Obi-Wan waved his hand, and mind-tricked them into both letting him in, as he searched for Luke. Fortunately for Obi-Wan, Luke had a distinctive Force signature, and he was able to spot him easily, looking at a generator. So much like his father, Obi-Wan mused to himself, as Luke ran towards Obi-Wan. Although his parents had disliked the old man, the young Luke found himself to be intrigued, feeling a faint connection with him. Waving towards the bemused pairing of Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru goodbye, the duo headed to Obi-Wan's hut. Obi-Wan introduces Luke to the Force, as his intrigue began to take over, watching in awe as Obi-Wan lifted various objects. Obi-Wan continued to teach Luke everything he knew about the Force, as well as some lightsaber techniques, constantly going back to the Lars' home to refresh his mind tricks. Although it may have been contrary to the morals of the Jedi, Obi-Wan saw no other alternatives. However, one day, once training had been completed, the duo sensed a disturbance in the Force. Looking overhead in the fading light, they saw an ominous-looking shuttle touch down, several kilometers from their location. Searching for any Force signatures, Obi-Wan found his senses to be clouded. But whatever it was only dark. Obi-Wan quickly snuffed out the fire with the Force, and with Luke, collected their remaining possessions, and used their speeder to head off to the cantina. Upon entering Mos Eisley Cantina, Obi-Wan heads to a shady room, and uses a mind trick to purchase a small freighter at a reduced price, as they disappear into the night sky. Whilst Luke ensures there are no tracking devices near the ship, Obi-Wan programs the ship for the planet of Dagobah. The time had come for Luke to begin the next phase of his training, and to become the Jedi his father could not be. The occupants of the Imperial shuttle, meanwhile, had disembarked just as Obi-Wan took off. As the ramp opened slowly, it revealed the two figures of Darth Maul and Ezra Bridger, with Maul looking like a hungry predator. Seeing the remains of a fire, Maul senses that Kenobi's presence had been here before, along with another being. Maul stamped his cane on the ground in anger, causing a Force shockwave, dislodging the sand surrounding them, knowing he had missed out on an opportunity to eliminate the very being who had ruined his existence. As the sand settled, they see a shuttle likened to the one they had stolen land close by. As the ramp opened with a hiss, the intimidating figure of Darth Vader revealed himself, with his apprentice Ahsoka Tano behind him, marching towards Maul and Ezra with purpose and malice. Maul knows that he and Ezra were not prepared for such a confrontation so soon, and they quickly escape to their stolen shuttle, enhancing their footspeed with the Force. Vader stopped Ahsoka from going after them as he looked at the remains of the campsite. He would deal with them later. Looking around, he sees a level of tidiness that could only be associated with one person: his old master. What had he been doing in Tatooine? Thought Vader and Ahsoka. With the cold air of Tatooine beginning to envelop them, The duo made their way back to the shuttle for the night, wondering what they would find in the morning. That is it for part 2 of What If Ahsoka Joined Vader. If you'd like to see a part 3, please like this video and subscribe for more tips. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd like to see next. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.